Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Sri Krishna Caitanya Book compilation given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on April 2nd, 2020 in Sri Mayapur, India.
Karoti Vachalam, Angulangai Tegaram, Yakivata Mahanmande, Sri Guru Nidhariram, Paramananda Madhavam, Sri Chaitanya Isram, Hari Om Tat Sat. So today is the holy day of Ram Navami.
So today is the holy day of Ram Navami.
The Abhishek of the Shayan Shila.
We did the Abhishek of Shaligram Shila.
And we celebrated the Sita, Ram, Lakshman and Hanuman Durbar.
We celebrated the Sita, Ram, Lakshman, Hanuman
Durbar.
Darbar.
So the Lord said He comes in every yuga.
So the Lord said He comes in every yuga.
Sambhavami yuge yuge.
Sambhavami yuge yuge.
So in the Treta Yuga, He came as Lord Ram.
In Treta Yuga, He came as Lord Ram.
And He fought with Ravana. Like Hiranyakashipu had a benediction,
So like Hiranyakashipu had a benediction,
he could be killed by a man or an animal or a deva.
he could not be killed by a man, animal or deva.
So Ravana had such a benediction that he could not be killed by demon or deva.
So Ravana also had such a benediction that he would not be killed by a demon or deva.
But he didn't bother to have human beings or animals.
But he did not bother to be killed by human beings or animals.
Because as a Rakshasa, he used to eat humans.
Because as a Rakshasa, he used to eat animals,
And humans.
humans.
Oh. So, for him, humans were insignificant.
So for him, humans were insignificant.
Lord Ram came as a human being.
So Lord Ram came as a human being.
But actually, he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
But actually, he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
So, he, with an army of monkeys,
So he, with the army of monkeys,
attacked Ravana
attacked Ravana
and killed all his sons and soldiers.
and killed all of his sons and soldiers.
And finally, Lord Ram liberated Ravana.
And finally, Lord Ram liberated Ravana.
And today is the appearance of Ram.
So today is the appearance day of Lord Ram.
He appeared in Ayodhya.
He appeared in Ayodhya.
Today, Lokanath Swami was telling us how he came to the Madhura Deep.
So today Lokanath Swami was narrating how when he came to Madhudram Dweep,
And he said this is not different from Ayodhya.
and he said that this is non-different from Ayodhya.
And he was smiling, he was very happy.
He was smiling and he was very happy.
He said how he comes in Kali Yuga
He said that how he comes in Kali Yuga
as Gauranga.
as Gauranga.
So he explained his pastime in Kali Yuga.
So he explained his pastimes in Kali Yuga.
So Sita was asked, why you're smiling?
So Sita was asked why you are smiling.
He said, well, in Kali Yuga I come here.
So he said, well, in Kali Yuga I come here.
That time, you see, in this Leela, you get banished to the forest.
You see that this lifetime,
In this Leela.
this Leela, you get banished to the forest.
In that Leela, I banish myself to the forest.
And that Leela, I will banish myself to the forest.
In this Leela, I worship a golden form of you.
In this Leela, I worship a golden form of you.
In that Leela, you worship a golden form of me.
In that Leela, you will worship a golden form of me.
So he was explaining how there's two ecstasies.
So in this way, he was explaining how two ecstasies.
Sambhoga, where one is able to associate with the Lord.
Like one Sambhoga, in which one is able to associate with the Lord.
And then there's Vipralamba.
And then there is Vipralamba.
Separation.
Separation.
And in the separation, one's ecstasy is more intense.
In separation, one's ecstasy is more intense.
So we followers of Lord Chaitanya,
So we followers of Lord Chaitanya,
especially observe the Vipralamba.
we observe especially the Vipralamba.
Sometimes while we're chanting Hare Krishna,
Sometimes while we are chanting Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
we feel great ecstasy
we feel great ecstasy
that we're with the Lord.
that we are there with the Lord.
Because He and His holy name are not different.
Because He and His holy names are not different.
But generally we feel separation.
But generally we feel separation.
And that process is called Vipralamba.
And that process is called Vipralamba.
So Lord Chaitanya was experienced that in the last days in Jagannath Puri.
So Lord Chaitanya was experiencing these in the last days when he was in Jagannath Puri.
Anyway, we'll continue reading the pastime of Lord Chaitanya
Anyway, we will continue reading the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya
and his instruction to Mukunda.
and his instructions to Mukunda.
Ayota Gocha,
Murari Gupta Korcha 2.2.25
Sanskrit.
Sanskrit. The translation is, kindly fulfill this command, O Lord of gods. The Lord heard this with a smiling face and replied to him, certainly this must happen. Chaitanya Charit Mahakavya 6.44. The translation is, hearing the sweet words of Mahaprabhu, the famous doctor named Narayana said, O Lord, give mercy to Murari Gupta so that he can describe your qualities. Murari Gupta Korcha 2.4.26. The translation, whatever this physician may speak is the essence of truth and must come to pass. Hearing these words of Hari, Murari said nothing out of fear, yet his heart rejoiced at that incident. Chaitanya Charit Mahakavya 6.45. Translation, the ocean of mercy, overjoyed on hearing his request, said to him, whatever he speaks will be pure and filled with great power. Chaitanya Charit Mahakavya 6.46 translation. Hearing what he said, Murari became pleased and with hair standing on end rejoiced. Overcome by the strong sweetness, he felt himself submerged in an ocean of nectar.
চৈতন্য মঙ্গল শুনিয়া মুরারি বৈদ্য প্রভু আজ্ঞাবাণী কাতর হইয়া কান্দে পড়িয়া ধরণী
Hearing the Mukunda, the physician, the
Hearing Mukunda Datta, the physician,
Lord's command,
the Lord's command,
he became overwhelmed
he became overwhelmed
with ecstasy,
fell
fell to the earth,
to the earth,
and he was crying. Sometimes they say Murari, sometimes they say Mukunda, but
Sometimes they say Mukunda, sometimes they say Murari,
apparently this is about Mukunda.
but apparently this is Mukunda.
প্রভুর চরণে করে বিনয় বিস্তর লঙ্ঘিবারে নারী প্রভু সংসার দুস্তর
Great humility, he prayed to the lotus feet of the Lord.
With great humility, he prayed to the lotus feet of the Lord.
I have no power to escape the inescapable world of birth and death.
I have no power to escape the world of birth and death.
ব্রহ্মা মহেশ্বর কিবা লক্ষ্মী অনন্ত জিনিতে না পারে মায়া কেবল দুরন্ত
Rama, Shiva, Lakshmi,
Brahma, Shiva, Lakshmi,
and Anantadev
and Anantadev
have no power to defeat your undefeatable illusory energy, Maya.
have no power to defeat your undefeatable illusory energy, Maya.
পরম প্রবল মায়া কে জিনিতে পারে তোমার প্রসাদ বিনা শুন বিশ্বম্ভরে
Without getting your mercy, O Lord Vishwambar,
Without getting your mercy, O Lord Vishwambar,
who can defeat the supremely powerful
who can defeat the supremely powerful
illusory energy, Maya?
Maya.
আমি মহাধম কিবা শক্তি আমার সংসারে জিনিয়া পদ ভজিতে তোমার
I am supremely lowly,
I am supremely lowly,
fallen.
fallen.
What power do I have
What power do I have
to defeat the material energy
to defeat the material energy
and worship your lotus feet?
and worship your lotus feet?
দুঃখিত দেখিয়া যদি দয়া করো মরে, করুণা বিগ্রহ প্রভু ভজম তোমারে।
Oh Lord, the form of compassion,
O Lord, the form of compassion,
show your mercy on me.
if you show your mercy on me,
Seeing my sadness,
seeing my sadness,
then I'll be able to worship your lotus feet.
then I'll be able to worship your lotus feet.
এতকাল আছিল গুপ্ত প্রেমধন, প্রকট করিলা প্রভু করুণা কারণ।
Since so long, the wealth, the treasure of pure love
Since so long, the wealth, the treasure of
love
love
was kept a secret.
was kept a secret,
But you have manifested it
but you have manifested it
simply by your causeless mercy.
simply by your causeless mercy.
তোমার পদরাবিন্দ মকরন্দ প্রেম, পিউব আমার মন মধুকর যেন।
Your lotus feet
Your lotus feet
which has the nectar of pure love of Krishna,
which has nectar of pure love of Krishna,
make my mind
make my mind
honeybee,
honeybee,
to drink the nectarian
to drink the nectarian
honey of your lotus feet.
honey of your lotus feet.
এইবার দেহ মরে করুণা সাগর, ঘৃণা না করিও মরে মতি পামর।
At this time, give me your mercy, O ocean of mercy.
This time give me mercy, O ocean of mercy.
Don't hate me.
Don't hate me.
I am very fallen and unimportant.
I am very fallen and unimportant.
ওই ছন কাতর বাণী শুনিয়া ঠাকুর, করুণা বাড়িল হিয়া আনন্দে প্রচুর।
Hearing this heartfelt appeal,
Hearing this heartfelt appeal,
the Lord's mercy increased in his heart,
the Lord's mercy increased in his heart,
and he felt greatly happy
and he felt greatly happy.
So, by Mukunda prayers, the Lord Gauranga was feeling very merciful.
So by Mukunda's prayers, Lord Gauranga was feeling very merciful.
In fact, his mercy increased.
In fact, as the mercy increased,
He was feeling so much compassion for Mukunda.
he was feeling so much compassion for Mukunda.
So this is the importance of the prayers of Mukunda.
So this is the importance of the prayers of Mukunda.
হাসিয়া কহিল প্রভু শুনহ মুরারি অচিরে অবিষ্ট সিদ্ধ হইবে তোহারি
Smiling, the Lord said,
Smilingly, the Lord said,
"Listen, Murari.
Listen, Murari.
Not so. Very quickly, your desire
Very quickly, your desire
will be fulfilled."
will be fulfilled.
গৌর মুকুন্দ সংবাদের ফলশ্রুতি শুনিতে এসব কথা যার হয় সুখ অবশ্য দেখিবে সেই চৈতন্যের মুখ
I hear these discussions.
By hearing these discussions,
Those people who get spiritual happiness,
those people who get spiritual happiness,
certainly they will see the lotus face of Lord Chaitanya.
certainly they will see the lotus face of Lord Chaitanya.
গৌরীয় ভাষ্যে শ্রী গৌর মুকুন্দ সংবাদ শ্রবণ করিয়া যাহারা আনন্দ লাভ করেন তাহারাই শ্রী চৈতন্যদেবের স্বরূপ দেখিতে পান
So those who hear the discussions between Lord Chaitanya and Mukunda,
So those who hear the discussions between Lord Chaitanya and Mukunda,
and they get spiritual happiness,
we get spiritual happiness,
they will certainly realize the Lord.
they will certainly realize the Lord.
Be able to see His transcendental form.
They'll be able to see His transcendental form.
Thus ends the chapter.
Thus ends the chapter, the result of hearing the discussion between Mahaprabhu and Mukunda Datta.
So, by hearing this confidential discussions
So by hearing these confidential discussions
between Lord Chaitanya and his devotee Mukunda,
between Lord Chaitanya and his devotee Mukunda,
one can get the personal darshan, see the Lord Gaura Hari
one can get
face to face.
one can get the darshan and see the Lord personally face to face.
So, these things are considered confidential to the Vedas.
So these things are considered confidential to the Vedas.
They show how the Lord is exchanging his pastimes with his devotees.
It shows how Lord is exchanging his pastimes with the devotees.
This is something which is very confidential.
This is something which is very confidential.
And not only is the Lord exchanging his intimate association with the devotee,
Not only the Lord is exchanging his intimate association with the devotees,
simply by hearing it, simply
simply by
by
hearing it,
if one feels spiritual bliss,
if one feels spiritual bliss,
then you'll certainly see Lord Chaitanya.
then you will certainly see Lord Chaitanya.
Face to face.
Face to face. Hari Bol!
So,
Vidwan Gaurang Prabhu desired to release the second canto of Sri Valmiki Ramayan on this day, Ram Navami, as an offering to your divine grace and Srila Prabhupada. But unfortunately, due to lockdown, we could not bring the books. By your blessings, Vidwan Gaurang Prabhu completed the translation of the Canto 2.
so we accept this Valmiki Ramayan,
So we accept this Valmiki Ramayan
and we officially release it today
So we officially release it today.
by virtual reality.
Virtual release.
Yeah, and the nice books.
Nice books.
Soon after lockdown.
Soon after the lockdown, it will be available on Amazon.in and Amazon.com.
Apparently, the organizers of the Vyas Puja
Apparently, the organizers of Vyasa Puja
have secured a Mahazoom account
secured a Mahazoom account
with 10,000 receivers.
with 10,000 receivers.
So I think 100 people will be able to speak.
I think 100 people will be able to speak.
So we'll have a virtual Vyas Puja.
So we'll have virtual Vyasa Puja.
So
There's a question.
he's asking, we hear the pastimes, childhood pastimes of Lord Chaitanya.
So we hear the childhood pastimes of Lord Chaitanya.
Why don't we hear the childhood pastimes of Ramchandra?
Why don't we hear the childhood pastimes of Lord Ramchandra?
I think that if you get the first and second canto of the Ramayana,
I think if you get the first and second canto of Ramayan,
it will reveal some of the childhood pastimes.
it will reveal some of the childhood pastimes. Guru Maharaj, it's 6:55 now. It's almost 7 now.
So, I thank all the devotees who are helping with the devotee care and the devotee food for life.
So we thank the devotees who are helping with the devotee care and food for life.
We distributed packets of dry prasad
We distributed packets of dry prasad
to all the
to
devotees
all the devotees
on the occasion of Ram Navami.
on the occasion of Ramanavami.
And we would normally have a big feast,
Normally we have a big feast,
but with the lockdown that's not possible.
but during the lockdown it's not possible.
So we distributed some dry prasad.
So we distributed some dry prasad.
Did you get?
Did you get?
You're giving out or not?
They're giving out now.
Facebook question. Ojaswini Radhika Devidasi. Hare Krishna, dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my respectful obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Accept it.
Guru Maharaj, before going to spiritual world with Gauranga Mahaprabhu, we will have to appear in a planet where Lord Gauranga is now. Ojaswini Radhika Devi.
That would be very nice, no?
That will be very nice.
I don't think we have to,
I don't think we have to,
but that would be very nice if we could associate with the Lord.
but that would be very nice if we could associate with the Lord.
Sometimes it says that to attain to the Golok Vrindavan,
Sometimes it is said to attain to Golok Vrindavan,
we take birth in the pastime of Lord Krishna in Vrindavan.
we take birth in the pastimes of Lord Krishna in Vrindavan.
And then after being in his pastimes,
And then after being in his pastimes,
we go back to the spiritual
we go
world.
back to the spiritual world.
Now, it's not clear if that is in all cases or some cases.
So it's not clear that it is for all cases or some cases.
I have to study that.
I have to study that.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.